Hi, Travis from POSGuys.com. Today we're going to go over Square point of sale and basically what printer is going to work with it. You have a bunch of options. They generally are all Star, but there are Bluetooth options, USB options, Ethernet options, impact. So depending on your needs, there's probably a Star printer that's going to fit it. Your most basic version is the TSP100. This is the original in USB. USB only works with the Square stand. So if you're going to use it outside of the stand, you're going to need an Ethernet version of it. Configuring it is very similar. Once you plug it in Square, you'll see a notification that the stand is connected and that the printer is connected. So there's your printer connected. You'll see the printer listed here. You select it, and then you basically tell it what printer, when do you want it to print, whether you want it with receipts or you want it with tickets, etc. And you can print a test page from it. The TSP100 Eco is similar to the 100, but it uses less power, and also there is no power switch. If you look at the front, there's a feed button, but there's no power switch. The way that it knows to turn on is through the USB port. So you have to have power to the printer, of course, but then when the USB is plugged in, then the scanner or the printer will turn on. So if I disconnect it, you'll see that the power goes out. The stand also loses connection and it doesn't see the printer. Once you plug it back in, then the printer will turn on and then it will reconnect to the printer on it. The speed on it is slightly faster than the 100, not remarkably faster. So they're two similar printers. This one uses less energy and is a little bit cheaper than the TSP100 So the 103 is a similar size to the 100 Eco, but it's faster and it also has more connectivity options. This one is an Ethernet model, so it works with stand. It's with Square in the stand. It also works with Square outside of stand. It also works with the majority of other point of sale applications out there. So it's a better choice if you're going to be starting with Square and then someday you think you might upgrade to something like ShopKeep. The speed on it, you'll see, is much faster than the other printers. It's almost double in speed. So this is probably our most recommended model out of it just because of the flexibility on it. If you're going to go very mobile, the SM220 is a Bluetooth battery-powered printer. So this is completely wireless, and you can take the tablet out of the stand and print with it. It connects just like the other one. So once you have a Bluetooth connection established, then you can connect to the printer, and you can print a test receipt. And there it prints a little smaller size receipt than the other ones. The width on it is a little smaller. There's no automatic tear bar, but if you're going mobile, smaller is better. One other thing to keep in mind is this cannot connect to a cash drawer. So if you're going to be opening a cash drawer, you do need one of the traditional style printers. A Bluetooth printer like this does not connect to a cash drawer. You cannot open a cash drawer with it. The last printer is the SP700, and this is your traditional impact printer, and this is what you're going to want to use for kitchen printing. So if you're doing food service, you can put an Ethernet model in the back. This is Ethernet connection on it, and when you print, it's loud, but it prints impact, so heat won't affect it. When you get next to the stove, it's not going to turn black, so that's why it's used in kitchen settings. Definitely want to go Ethernet so that it can be away from your tablet setup. So those are your printer choices for printing with Star, your most basic TSP100. If you're going to go USB, you want to save some money, the Eco is your best bet. Probably the most recommended printer would be the 103 with Ethernet, just because you can use it with stuff outside of Star. This is your kitchen printer, portable Bluetooth printer. There is a series of printers that are slightly faster than this that also are compatible, the 650 series on it. Those also have replaceable interfaces. So if you buy a USB interface now, you can take it out and put an Ethernet or a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth interface in it later. They are more expensive, they are a little faster. I'd probably stick with the 100 series if you're going to be using it Square. They all configure in the software in the same way. Square detects it and then it prints to the printer on it. You can't use Epson printers at this time. Only Star printers work for Square. For more information on buying a Star printer for your Square setup, please visit us at POSGuys.com. Thanks.